Hello! Today I wanted to tell you guys about Oregano Essential Oil. Now, oregano oil, it is steam distilled from the leaves of the plant, and it has a super strong, powerful smell. So it's not one that I feel like most people would just like to diffuse, but it is very, very powerful. A real, I guess, just a powerhouse in the essential oil line. And great ways to use it is for your immune system, boosting your immune system, and also for its cleansing properties. Oregano essential oil has been used for centuries. Traditionally, it was used for those same ways that I just told you about, for their immune system and for cleansing properties. Now, doTERRA's oregano you can also use for cooking. So if you're making like pasta sauce or even like dipping oil for like breads and things, and you usually use the herb. If you don't have the fresh herb or the dry herb, you can use the oregano oil, and you will only need a tiny bit because it is so strong and so powerful. So don't ruin your dish by just like dropping it in. The essential oil is usually about 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herb itself. So if you're making a large pot of pasta sauce, you maybe would just drop a drop in. But if you're doing something smaller, on a smaller scale, you would probably just need to put a toothpick in it and then swirl it around in your dish until you got it to the strength that you wanted it to be. Okay, so what ways would you probably want to use it if you weren't just like cooking with it? One of the simple ways to use it for its cleansing properties would be just to get a glass spray bottle. Whenever you're using essential oils, you always want to use glass or stainless steel, unless it's like in a gel or in a like if you were making a pasta sauce, it would be in something already. But if it was just dropped in like a styrofoam container and there was nothing else in it, it would eat away at the styrofoam. And you don't want it eating away at anything that you're going to later be eating. Of course, you wouldn't be eating straight oregano oil either. But so if you wanted to clean with it, you get a glass spray bottle. You could just fill it with some distilled water or boil some water for 20 minutes, let it cool, fill your bottle up, and then put your oregano oil in. So depending on how big your bottle is, if you had a 2-ounce bottle, maybe 15 drops of it, and it's going to have that strong oregano smell to it. And if you don't like that, then you'd want to pick different oils, but and you can use that to clean countertops, door handles, the bathroom, anything like that. It's very powerful. So I think like for my routine, just wiping the counters down, like I will stick more with lemon, orange, the On Guard, different things like that. But if you were, maybe it's Thanksgiving and you have like that raw turkey out or chicken, juice everywhere, the oregano, I would feel like, it would be cleaning it better. It has stronger properties for that. So that's where maybe I would use it that way. I should tell you about the properties of oregano oil. So it's antiviral, antifungal, antiparasitic, antibacterial, and it's immunostimulant. So it helps to get the immune system going to help you fight off whatever it is that might be threatening your immune system. So it's also great for getting your digestive system started. So you could put a drop in 4 ounces of water and swallow it down. Now it will be a little bit hot. Oregano oil is a hot oil, so you would never want to just like drop a drop out and like apply it to your chest or your throat if you had irritation. Like don't do that. It will burn. It will be very hot. Don't do that to your children either. So you want to dilute it in some coconut oil or olive oil, whatever oil that you would be diluting it in. So this oil I don't use on a daily basis, not even like not so much as a preventative basis, unless like the kids have been around someone who I know has, you know, ended up with the flu or something like that. Then I will break this out and use it on them more. Gavin right now has a little flu bug going on, and I rubbed this on him twice today. I got my coconut oil, and first I applied some frankincense to him, and then I applied a little bit of oregano. Like, I didn't put like, you know, a ton of drops in my hand. Sometimes I just turn the bottle over like this and then blend that into the coconut oil that I already have and rub on his back. And then I also followed up with Melaleuca today. But since he's, you know, he's just been laying around all day, so I know that he really needs the extra support. His immune system needs it right now. So if you are an adult, or if you're an adult, you could get a veggie cap. So this is just like a vitamin like capsule. There's nothing in it, and then you could put some coconut oil in your capsule and then put like 2 to 4 drops of the oregano oil and swallow it like, you know, you would a vitamin or something. And that will really help to support your digestive system, but it will also help to support your immune system. I've done that recently just because I don't want to catch what's going on around our house right now. And yeah, so it's a great way to get it down without that like hot feeling also. And it's also great for respiratory system and functioning. So you could, again, this doesn't smell that great, and if the smell bothers you, you could just put the coconut oil in your hand and put a couple of drops of the oregano and rub it on your feet and put socks on top, and the smell really probably shouldn't bother you at that point. Another way to, another interesting thing to do with it, to know about it, is that recently some Brazilian researchers did research on oregano essential oil and on peppermint essential oil, and they found that together they were much stronger than the individual parts, so they worked synergistically together. So if you had some type of respiratory thing going on that you really wanted to, like to support your system in a, you know, really strong way, these two would be a great one to rub onto your chest. This one is so powerful just in its immune properties and the antiviral and antifungal, and the peppermint is great for opening up your airways and promoting like clear breathing. So together they would be really, really good. What else I want to tell you about oregano oil? Let me see if there's anything I forgot. Oh, yeah, another great thing you could do with it if you were suffering from like an irritated throat that was really bothering you would be to get a teaspoon of honey and then put a drop of oregano in it, and it's still going to be like a little bit hot, but if you're an adult, you know, whatever, either suffer from the irritation or just bite the bullet and do it. So take that teaspoon of honey and try to let it just sit back there and coat your throat. You know, don't drink the water immediately after, and you should find some good relief from that, but also the help with the healing more quickly. So now my son, like I said, he has an irritated throat right now, and I did not give him oregano, but I did get some honey for him, and I put like some lemon in the honey to help with him. And then for him, I rolled a roller ball on like, it's not a roller ball, but yeah, I put like some coconut oil in that on the outside of his throat to help, but not like actually inside, because it is a hot one. So don't just go applying it without diluting it. Oh yeah, and the other thing is it's also full of antioxidants. So we all need antioxidants for just to combat the oxidative damage that we endure every day. You know, just the air we breathe, the water, etc. And this is a great way to get more antioxidants into you. So even if you're rubbing it on the outside of your skin or something, it still is entering your bloodstream, and you benefit from the antioxidants there. as your skin is an organ and it does absorb the things that we put on it. So I know sometimes that we think you can put anything on your skin because it's a barrier to everything inside, but it is not a barrier. It keeps some things out, but not everything. So, which is why like nicotine patches and birth control patches work, is because your body can absorb the things that you put on it. So anyhow, those are some fun ways that you can use oregano. And again, this is something that I don't go through very often. One bottle will last me a long time because I only use it when, like we're really suffering from, stuff being passed around and people not feeling well. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the box below and I'll try to answer them. Bye.